Yeah, yeah, we're totally down. Thank you, Sean. Good morning, everyone. Being prepared for any emergency that comes your way, that is what our next guests hope to teach hopefully all of you at an event coming up tomorrow. And they're joining us this morning to talk about ways to keep you and your family safe. We have Ron Lee and Harley Graham. Perfect timing for this because we've been following some crazy weather that we had here in our state Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So I want to get right into this topic. First of all, what are we talking about when we say emergency preparedness? What kind of emergencies are we looking at here?
Emergency preparedness basically is the ability to be able to survive without rescue assistance for a period of time following a critical event. Mm-hmm. This might be anywhere from a few minutes, a few hours, days, or weeks.
Sure.
These major events, critical events we're talking about are natural and man-made disasters. As you indicated before, the weather, we have the ability here, to suffer from hurricanes, tornadoes, and so on, as well as any type of a man-made type event.
What should the public do in terms of something that's happening on a larger scale, an emergency that impacts a large number of people? How should the community react?
Well, the community should react by being prepared, basically to have a communications plan with their family so that everybody knows where everybody is during an event that's occurring, or they should also have emergency kit at home should they be required to shelter in place like we had over the weekend or the last couple of days with the big windstorms and rainstorms that people lose power, but they can still survive in their homes, having the right emergency kits available.
Now we talk about the importance of a community emergency response team. What is the significance of that?
Well, the community emergency response team, just to give you some background, it's individuals, volunteers throughout the community. They go to their own town or their own community who has a community emergency response team. They can volunteer for the team. They receive training and background, and it puts them into position to, number one, first and foremost, to help out their own families, themselves and their families in the event of an emergency. And then you expand out to your neighbors and if deployed outside into your community to help. So it's basically having that understanding, the background, the training to not only have to wait on other responders to come in to help you, but be able to take care of yourself and your family first.
Now, talking is one thing, but showing is another. There's an event happening tomorrow. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how folks can get involved if they're interested?
Yes, tomorrow the 15 CERT teams from the Capital Region, which is centered around Hartford area, will be displaying their equipment, having demonstrations up at Nevers Park in South Windsor so that the public can come. It's free. They can see what possibly their local CERT team has and to see what other CERT teams can do for their communities.
Wonderful. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by. Such an important topic and such an important event coming up. So we appreciate having you on.
Thank you for having us.
And we have much more still ahead for you here on Fox